I know it's been such a long time. I have so much to catch you all up on. First and foremost, I want to say Happy New Year's. We finally made it to 2025. And honestly, you guys, I have to give y'all a life update because a lot has happened in my life. I will be doing my makeup while I'm telling you all what's been going on, where I've been, what's been up, like giving y'all the tea on my life, giving y'all the spill on my life. But disclaimer, most of my products are by elf. This video is not sponsored at all, but elf, if you would love to sponsor my video or send me any type of PR, please reach out to my email down below. And let's get into the tea of my life, okay? So for starters, we're gonna start in the month of March of 2024. So you guys, honestly, the real reason why I have been abstinent on YouTube is because I honestly fell out of love with YouTube. Because my thing is, it's like I feel like I put in so much effort and so much time with trying to like get certain things done, have certain things look a certain aesthetic in a certain way, trying to be perfect when I'm not. So honestly, I've decided to come back to cut all of that out and to just like show y'all literally every part of my life, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let's start with one of the most important things. So in March, the year before, I was just feeling very off, and like I was praying, I was going to church, I was doing all of these things that I feel like I needed to do and I was supposed to do to like help me grow as a person and make me feel better. But like I mentally became sick. So what I mean by that was I had a lot of things going on in my life at the time. I was going to therapy, church, things like that. Nothing was working. I'm not saying that prayer and going to church or therapy does not work, because it most definitely does. But like I was like doing the things that I normally would do to like help me, and it just was no longer working. So I sat down with my parents. I had discussions about, you know, mental health and things like that, because I was just like, my mental health is like getting out of control to the point where I don't even recognize who I am. It's like I'm not happy with nothing that I do. Nothing is making me happy. Like I just felt like life was not worth living. Took a different route this time than I normally do. So my mom was like, talk to your doctor, go to your doctor about your mental health and things like that. A lot of tests being done and thoughts and consideration and talking to my doctor and truly trying to figure out what's going on with me. I found out that I was diagnosed with PTSD and clinical depression. I kind of already knew all along that I suffered with depression, but like I was one of those people that was like, no, depression's not real. I can self-care, I can self-medicate and things like that. But it got to a point where I felt like I was going crazy and I felt like nothing was working for me. So got diagnosed with that. Basically they put me on some antidepressants. I've been on these antidepressants since March of last year, and honestly I can say they have really truly changed my life. I am very happy and grateful for them. I thought I was just going to be on it for like a short-term period of time, but like I realized like I still need the extra help. I still need the extra boost. And, you know, that's completely okay. I'm not ashamed of it. I am just becoming a big mental health advocate, because I feel like in our community, a lot of people do not like to discuss it. A lot of people don't like to talk about it. They just like to sweep it under the rug until something outrageous happens. And the thing is, it should never get to that point. So if you're feeling down, you're not feeling like yourself, you're having depressive episodes, you're suffering from something, please go get the help that you need, because it is people that care about you and love you and want to see you here. And it is also people that are willing to help you through this journey. Okay, you guys, so now we finna fast forward to June, because from March to May, my life was like very like okay. Like I felt like myself for the first time in years, you guys. Like I just felt like me. I felt very great. So we gonna fast forward to June. So during the month of February to like June, I was dating this person, and when I tell you, I felt like that was the worst thing I have ever done in my life. That man truly did not like me, y'all, and he broke me down. Mind you, I already just found out in March that I had PTSD and depression. That man made my depression way worse. I started spiraling again until one day, the week before my birthday, I woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna take this from no man. I'm not gonna take this from nobody. Like, if this man don't value me and love me the way that the Lord loves me, I don't want him. He can go on by his business, which is exactly what I did. So I literally didn't even tell him that we were done. I literally just disappeared, went ghost. He never heard from me again, because my thing is, once you make me feel a type of way and you make me feel like I'm not worth anything and I'm unimportant and you basically love bomb me and things like that, baby, it's time for me to go. So I woke up and I was like, I'm not taking this no more from nobody. So I left that dude alone and I started getting way closer to God. You know, I started focusing more on my mental health and getting better and actually healing from the things that I needed to heal from. Because like I said, I just found out that I recently was diagnosed with PTSD and depression. And I really didn't even tell my friends. I didn't tell nobody about it, y'all, because I just felt very embarrassed. And I felt like people just was going to look at me a different type of way and treat me a different type of way. No, I can honestly say none of my friends or my family treated me a different type of way. They were very understanding. They were very loving. They were very caring. Like, it was amazing. So I celebrated my 23rd birthday by having a surprise trip to Texas. My family gave me and my little brother a surprise trip to Houston, because my little brother's birthday was also in the month of June. So we basically kind of like celebrated our birthdays together. And I felt like it was such a cute and cool experience. I had a very good time. I tried new things and I really felt like I was on a path of healing and focusing on me and what the Lord got for me and things like that. So the month of June was really, really good. So fast forward with June and July. So I got baptized on July 21st, 2024. And when I tell y'all, my support system showed out for me. I really, really felt love, and I just felt so amazing. My experience for my baptism was a 10 out of 10. I appreciate the people that showed up for me. I appreciate the pastors. I appreciate everybody. It was such a beautiful experience. I made a promise with the Lord, y'all, because I was looking for a church home. I've been looking for a church home since 2021, because like I stopped attending my old church home, and I was just like on the hunt for a new church home. So my current church home is Jackson Revival Center here in Jackson. I absolutely love it. That will forever be my church home unless I decide to like move out of the state of Mississippi or anything like that. But I made a deal with the Lord because he was urging me to get baptized. And I was like, Lord, I just can't get baptized anywhere. Like, I want to get baptized at my church home, because like ever since I've had the desire of wanting to get baptized, my whole big thing was, okay, we need to find a church home that we're going to consistently go to and show up to all the time and fall in love with. So I made a promise with him. I said, as soon as I find a church home and I'm settled in and I really feel like this is the place I belong, I promise you I'm going to get baptized. So that's exactly what I did. Like the Lord keeps his word with me, I kept my word with him. Okay. Yeah. So I got baptized on July 21st of 2024. I specifically wanted to get baptized in the month of July. I just know I really wanted to do it before I went back to school in August. I wanted to do it in June, but I was like, this don't feel right. Like, I wanted to feel right. So I was like, just get baptized in July. So that's exactly what I did. I got baptized in July, y'all. And I absolutely loved my experience. I really wish I can just relive that day and that moment over, because it was so bittersweet. It's like I just felt so new and so restored. And y'all, I should have documented that, but like I just wanted to be sacred and private. Like I didn't even really tell people that I was getting baptized until like 2 weeks before, because I was like, I really didn't know if I should invite anybody to my baptism or anything like that, because like it's such a bittersweet moment. Like it's a moment that, I mean, it could potentially happen again. I don't know what the Lord has in store completely, but like it's such a bittersweet moment. And I was just like, and such, oh, I really wanted to keep it a secret, but I was like, this is like a once in a lifetime different thing type of thing. So at least invite your family out, at least invite your friends out, allow them to see you have this moment and things like that, which I did. And my friends and my people, they showed up and they showed out for me. And I am very, very grateful and very, very appreciative of everybody who came. After my baptism, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, when I came up out that water, y'all, when I came up out that water, life changed for me. I just remember specifically, like after I got baptized, one of my pastors was like, are you ready? I was like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm fired up. Like I'm pumped. Like this is my moment. This is it. And he was like, okay, well, one thing I want to tell you is when you get out that water, the attacks begin. So I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. Baby, when I tell you, that man was right. My pastor was right. When I tell y'all that I got attacked so heavy and so hard once I came up out that water, because I thought, oh, it's just a game. It's literally, not saying that getting baptized is a game or anything, but I'm saying like him saying that, you know, when you come up out that water, the attack's gonna start. I'm like, yeah, it's probably gonna start like a month or so later. Baby, no. They literally started instantly. And I was just like, of course I'm like further along now, but like back then, like I was just like thinking it's a joke and like he don't know we talking about, things like that. Baby, I started to see it. I mean, I heard people say things about it, but like I've been attacked before and things like that. Like not like an attack, but like spiritual attack, if you get what I'm saying. But I was just getting spiritually attacked by everything, anything, and like I literally had to like lock in with the Lord like a little bit more, because I can't fight them alone. Like the Lord had to help. He had to help me, because when I tell y'all, I was not under the impression that was gonna happen and that's what it was gonna be, but it was. But the thing about the Lord is he loves his kids and he is faithful. So I did go under attack. I do think as Christians you're constantly under attack, so you just have to have your armor on. And you know, I'm not saying that I didn't get through them, because I most definitely did get through them. It did teach me that I'm stronger and I need to depend on the Lord and put the Lord first in every single thing that I do. And I am honestly so grateful for the attacks. I'm so grateful for the people who have helped me this far along in this journey. I'm so thankful for the people who has been, you know, gracious towards me. So some of you may ask, Brixnna, how has life been since your baptism? I've had spiritual attacks and things like that. I'm not going to say that it's been perfect and life has been like fine and dandy. Like I have had my days, but like I have had way more good days than I have bad days. And honestly, it's just all glory to God and just all praise to him, because without him, I would not be here and I would not have made it this far. So honestly, I feel like getting baptized has been like the best decision I have ever made. If I could do it over again, I probably wouldn't, because of the simple fact I feel like my baptism was like the most perfect day ever in my life. Now we're finna fast forward to August. In August, you guys, I hit my first year mark of being a Jackson State student. Like if you see on wheel, it'll happen. So I applied to Jackson State University in March of 2023. I got accepted in April of 2023. Began my journey at Jackson State August 2023. So I hit my 1 year mark, and honestly, I feel like it has been life-changing, you guys, because I would have never thought that, for one, I would be attending an HBCU. For two, I would be going back to school, because I thought when I was done, I was just done. But God had other plans for me. I absolutely love my program. My major is marketing communications with a minor of public relations. My long-term and end goal is to become a sports agent or do something within the sports marketing or sports management system, because I just love the sports world and I'm constantly learning every day, and it's just so exciting because like I've been surrounded by sports my whole entire life. Because a lot of people like, why do you want to do sports? Like, I feel like it's so interesting. It's constantly growing and thriving, and I've been around sports my whole entire life, and I genuinely do like watching it and just seeing how that franchise grow, because it started from this to this. So that is one of my reasons is why. But this is currently my senior year of college. I am set to graduate in December of 2025. That's why I said 2025 is going to be such a big year. But I do get to graduate this year. It's such a bittersweet and so real moment. I'm low-key sad because it's like, dang, everything flew by so freaking fast. So it's like now I'm trying to like grasp and take in every single thing, because it's like this is literally my last year of undergrad. And if I do decide to go back to school to get my master's, I feel like the grad program versus the undergrad program, it is two different worlds, honestly. Because I feel like undergrad, you're still evolving into yourself, you're growing, you're learning, and you're doing all these amazing things. And I feel like when you're in grad school, that's like the grown thing. So I'm just really trying to soak everything in, have a good time, meet new people, network, do every single thing that I can, because I honestly can say I'm probably not going to ever get this opportunity again. So while I have this opportunity, we're going to go all out and we're going to go big or go home. So I've also became a brand ambassador for multiple companies. I am a brand ambassador for Bumble Skincare. I'm a brand ambassador for Boohoo Me. I am a Shein campus ambassador. Also an Impressions beauty ambassador. So I have now some ambassadors under my belt, and I'm also a student leader. Like, y'all, I would have never thought that I would become any of these things. All of these things are things that I have prayed for, because if y'all know, I'm really a shy person, and I really don't like too much of anything, but like I genuinely feel like these are things that God called me to do, and I'm just being obedient and following and doing the things that He want me to do. And I honestly can say that it has brought so much joy to my life, and I truly love being a leader, a student leader at that, and a brand ambassador, and being blessed to even work with these companies, because it helps me build my portfolio, and it helps me with my current upcoming career, because you know I am a marketing student. So it's all working out for my good. Been a very busy woman of God and student in general this year. So we're gonna fast forward to October. So in October, you guys, that's when I really just started stepping into my student leadership roles. We were hosting multiple events. We were having things going on, and it was just so fun. I think my favorite event was when we went to the daycare center that's currently on my school campus, and we got to basically like pass out candy to the babies. We did face painting. We did all of that. That was like my favorite event. I don't know if it's because we was around kids, and I don't know what it is about kids, but I'm just naturally drawn to them, and I'm obsessed with little kids. I think they're so cute. I just love little kids. Like, it was just so cute. It was just so fun. I really enjoyed it. So even though all of that good jazz was going on, I did unfortunately have a bump in the road. So I think the 9th day of October, my brother's best friend, Janelle, she was tragically killed. Janelle was 9 years old. Janelle was like a little sister to me. I really do miss her spirit. When I tell you, she had one of the most beautiful souls, and she was just, I'm not gonna cry, but she was just such a beautiful spirit. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. But she has such a beautiful spirit. I took her in as a little sister, and she was just honestly like a little sister to me. I do miss her. Well, us having to deal with her death, it honestly was like a wake-up call, and something that was like, I think I took it harder than what I intended to. I don't know if it's because we were close. I don't know if it's, I just don't know what it was. But like I said, I looked at her as my little sister. I don't know if you all know, but I did have a little sister. Her name was Calandria Jade. She unfortunately passed a few years ago. My sister would have probably been like, I think 16 or 17. Her birthday is actually coming up. So I try to like honor her with everything I do. Every decision I make, I try to like keep her in mind, because it's like she is not able to do the things that I do, so I kind of like allow her to live through me in a sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but you know, it just felt like with losing Janelle, it felt like I lost another sister again, because I never got the opportunity to meet Jade. But my upcoming business is for her. Everything that I do is for her. So I just like to honor my sister in a special way, and now I get to honor Janelle. I think I'm just now healing from it, because it was rough, y'all. Like losing somebody close to you and that's like a sister to you, losing the sister again, it just hurts. And yes, I lost my sister like decades ago, but like I still think about her every single day. I just feel like when it comes to death, God just called them home, and he needed them more than us. And you can't be selfish and be like, I wish, yeah, we can wish, but you gotta understand, these are also God's children. He's allowing us to experience them. So, you know, while they are here, you need to love on them, cherish them, do whatever you need to do, because once they gone, I promise you're gonna wish you had them back. So yeah, I did experience that. It was like a hard hit for me, but you know, me and my family got through it, and her family also got through it. So another major update, I was a pharmacy tech for 4 years, you guys, but I am no longer a pharmacy tech now. I ended that career back in October because the work environment was just toxic and not healthy for me. And honestly, I felt like a year before, God was telling me like, this is not for you, it's time for you to move. But I was being disobedient, and I was like, no, it's not. Like, I still got this here, I still have a purpose here, I haven't filled that purpose, I was trying to argue with the Lord, but the Lord don't clock you. He gonna clock you every time. So it turned to a point where, okay, well, since you're not being obedient, you're gonna end up hating this, you're gonna end up disliking it. Like, I don't like using hate, but like I began to hate that job, y'all. Like, it just was such a toxic work environment. I didn't like my managers, I didn't like my coworkers, I just didn't like going in there. Like, every time I would go in that job, I was just so freaking angry, and I was just like, this is not for me. So I had to make a decision. Do you want to stay in a place and be unhappy, or do you want to try something, get out there, try something new, and be happier? Because one thing about me, I'm not big on trying new things or incorporating new things, because I'm just one of those people that just like to stay in routine. But I'm learning, like, sometimes you gotta try new things. Try new things, you just never know. You may like it, it may be good for you. So don't be one of those people that be like, oh, I don't want to try something new. So I ended up quitting my job. I started another job, and I have been happier since. Another prime reason why I quit is because I have found out in the year of 2022, I believe, or 2023, that I have a disease called Hashimoto. It's a thyroid disease. Y'all can do your research if y'all want to. I'm not gonna go deep into it, but basically, when I was sick, I was like sick from like 5 to 9 weeks at a time, and it was like back to back to back, because working in a pharmacy and being a pharmacy technician, you're constantly around sick people and around sicknesses and all of that type of stuff, so you can easily get sick. So I just got tired of just constantly being sick all the time, y'all. Like, my immune system was overworking, but it wasn't doing it good enough. And I was like, you know what? That's just another reason for me to leave this job, because I'm tired of getting sick. And when I'm sick for a long time. It takes my body a long time to heal. So I just had to do the pros and the cons. It was more cons than it was pros. So I just decided to choose me and leave that job. And that's exactly what I did. I quit that job, left it, ain't turned back since. But Say it's really, I'm in a season of being obedient when it comes to the Lord. Like when he tells me to do stuff, I'm trying to do it. I'm not trying to, oh no, I think that, no, baby. If that man say, go do this, go do that, go do it, because it's the reason why he's saying it, and he really trying to help you out and save you. So that's basically what I did. I ended up quitting my job. Do I think I would have ever quit my job in a million years? No, because I really thought like that was a job I was gonna have until like I literally finished college, but it just didn't happen like that. You know what? That's okay. You guys, I started to date someone new. So me and this person currently is still dating, and it's January now. And the reason why I'm calling him football is because he plays football. But I know some people are gonna be like, oh, a football player, y'all. All of them not bad, okay? All of them is not bad, okay? At least the one I got, he's not. But I started dating him. I'm pretty private when it comes to my dating life because of the simple fact that I just like to keep some stuff about my life private. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about it either, because like I said, I still want to have some type of privacy. And I know this is kind of new to y'all because it's new to me, because y'all know I've been single since 2019. I'm not gonna say that I haven't dated anybody since then or anything like that, but the thing is, I never just really just took those guys serious. But this one, I'm taking serious, stepping into my lover girl era. So yeah, you know, you may see him every once in a while, sneak peek of him on this channel. I don't know, we just gonna see where it goes. If it's in the Lord's will, y'all will see him. If it's not, then y'all won't. But I am telling y'all that I do have somebody, and I'm excited about this. Thing I really like about him, I love the fact that he pays attention and he listens to me, because in the past I feel like people never listen to me and they never just pay attention to me. But to have somebody that literally pays attention to me and listen to every single detail, and a person that literally remembers every single little detail from the start, is just amazing. I just really don't want to get too deep in it because I have a good feeling, but I am very grateful for him, and I'm very grateful to be able to experience this type of feeling that I have, because, you know, I just never had like a feeling like this, and I never just felt like this. So I don't know, I don't want to talk too much about it, y'all, so we're gonna go to the next topic, okay? November to December. So in these 2 months I really didn't do too much, but I did learn a lot. So in November, I did get to witness our football team win the SWAC championship. Then we also had homecoming. So during homecoming week, y'all, it was amazing. I got to celebrate homecoming with my friends. And the crazy thing is, I never really just had my friends all together in one group besides when I was after my baptism, but like to have them in one group again and us to just have a good time like that, it was phenomenal. Like, y'all, I had a blast. I looked good, I felt good, like I just felt like I was having a time of my life. And when I tell y'all, I feel like this was like one of the best memories from Jackson State, and not just Jackson State, but like during the year. I had a blast during homecoming. We won our homecoming game. Like, we literally dominated, like the football team really dominated on the field. And y'all, like I said, I am trying to become a sports agent, so I'm like a little sports enthusiast now. But I became a fan, y'all. I really truly enjoyed it. I learned way more about football than I ever have. And yes, I am dating a football player, so it's like that has helped a lot too, because it's like before then it's like I knew about football, but like now I have like a true passion to know and understand it a little bit more, and I just love it. Like, it gets me pumped. Like, I be like this in the screen, I be like, that was foul. I be like, that was foul, that was crazy. Like, what was y'all doing? What was y'all thinking? Like, why y'all throw that flag on the play? Like, everything. When I say everything like that. So I was literally learning about football that month, enjoying my life, enjoying my friends, just trying new things out, because I was such in a mode of I'm not gonna do nothing. No, that's what you did last year, and that's why it went like that. So I was living it up in November. Also for Thanksgiving, I went to Houston, Texas to visit my family, and then I also got to visit some schools and talk to some people about the potential master's programs, because I am thinking about moving to Texas to get my master's. I really don't know yet, but like my long-term goal is to move to Texas, but really just to move around America because I'm young. I just want to be young and experience everything that God wants me to experience. But I did have a good time. I had a very good Thanksgiving. I really enjoyed my time with my family this year. I just loved it. So fast forward to December, you guys. I witnessed us winning the Cricket Wireless Bowl Championship for the Southern region. And when I tell y'all, it was amazing. So basically, we went to Atlanta. It was my third time in Atlanta ever, but I felt like it was my first time of really actually enjoying Atlanta, because I really just didn't enjoy it the way that I thought I would. But this time, I see why y'all like Atlanta. I had a good time in Atlanta. I wouldn't even mind moving to Atlanta at this point, because it was such a good vibe. It was such a good time. Yes, it was cold, but I had a very good time. But just them win the Champion Bowl, it was such a bittersweet moment. I went down there with my friend, her sisters, and her mom. We had a blast. It was such a good time. In December also, I did get to spend Christmas with my family in Alabama, and I don't know, it just something about this time just felt different. I just felt closer to everybody in a sense, and I absolutely loved it, because with this PTSD and this depression, it has caused me to miss out on a lot of things, and genuinely being happy and like really living in the moment and having a good time. So this time, to actually be able to do that and to be around my family and my loved ones, it was such an amazing time, because y'all, like, it has hindered me from so much. And the fact that I got the chance to actually feel like myself this time, not have anxiety, just not have any of those feelings that I once was having, it just felt so amazing and so freaking good. So it's really good year. I am so grateful and so happy and so blessed to be able to experience all of the things that I've experienced, and you know, just grow as a person, continue to thrive and things like that. So the last question is, are you coming back to YouTube? Yes, you guys, I am coming back to YouTube. This is kind of sort of my comeback video. Like I said, I do have previous videos that I have filmed last year and just never posted. If y'all want those still, I will upload them, because I do feel like it's really good content that you all will like. I love you guys. Thank you all so much for your support. It does not go unnoticed, and we're gonna have a good year. Okay, we are coming back with content. We just gonna have a good time. I really love y'all. Thank y'all so much for y'all support, and just stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see y'all later.